Federal government engaging EU to extradite Simon Ekpa. Welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Depending on where you're watching me from, Biafrans, I'll bring you another update. Zoo federal government, after being rejected by Finland, now crawled to EU to extradite Simon Ekpa. On what ground exactly? They couldn't answer the questions that Finland asked them. That is why they ran to EU. Well, we'll meet them at EU because we have all the evidence of the atrocities, genocide, marginalization, and the terrorism they have been committed in Biafra land. And the silent war going on in Biafra land that they are hiding from the world. I hope they are ready. I hope they are. Well, Biafra Prime Minister will respond to them. But before I continue with this very update, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. So pay attention as we continue with this very update. It said the federal government engaging EU to extradite Simon Ekpa. The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, has said the federal government will respond appropriately through the European Union. Okay. He stated this while reacting to a social media post by Simon Ekpa announcing 2nd of December 2024 as the date for the map presentation and the official declaration of Biafra Republic. They are panicking. They will keep panicking. General Buba, who when contacted, said while military operation against the indigenous people of Biafra and Eastern Security Network, there is nothing like Eastern Security Network. That is just the worst part. They keep deceiving themselves, mentioning Eastern Security Network. What we have now is Biafra Army, and we have a government who have army defending Biafra land from Zoo terrorist killers in army uniform. They are putting a stop to the atrocities and the genocide in Biafra land. And there is nothing they can do about it. The silent war they are hiding from the world. We'll also let EU know about the silent war Nigeria army been bringing to Biafra land because we'll have all the evidence. Okay, they will respond appropriately. The EU. Oh, okay, no problem. I'm sure they are ready to defend themselves over the atrocities they have been committing in Biafra land. So we must continue. We must continue. Okay, ESN will be sustained. The federal government will deploy a diplomatic channel to get the leader, Simon Ekpa, from Finland. He said the federal government will respond appropriately to the Finnish government through the EU on the part of military troop would sustain operation against the IPOB and the ESN, and they will keep meeting their end. That is just it. We are not hiding the defense of Biafra land from the world. They are writing to EU very late because anyway they got EU letter a very long time ago. We have responded to EU a very long time ago. So now I don't know why they're always late. We are a million miles ahead of them. That is what they don't know. What they don't know is bigger than them. So we must continue. Simon Ekpa, the leader of the Biafra government in Eza Breji, announced that the government will unveil the map of the 40 United States of Biafra and issue a declaration on December 2nd, 2024. Ekpa, who claimed to be Prime Minister of... he did not claim. Biafrans voted for him. Genuine Biafrans voted for him. He did not claim. No, it's not a claim. He's our Prime Minister, speaking the language oppressors will never understand. Okay, we must continue as Zoo got a brand envelope media published. Ekpa, who claimed to be the Prime Minister of Breji, announced via his official X media handle. He stated that the move aimed to hasten the realization of Biafra and Biafran's independence. He said the Biafra government is preparing to present the complete map of Biafra on December 2nd, 2024. Okay, they are panicking. Yes, they are panicking. That is what is going on. They are panicking and they haven't seen anything. This is just the beginning. They haven't seen anything yet. They haven't seen anything. They will keep panicking and having sleepless nights. Since they said that it's by force to remain in that zoo, we will speak to them the language they will never understand. And at the end, they will know that freedom is every human's fundamental right. And unity is never by force. You cannot force people to be in one Nigeria with you when they do not want to. We have tried enduring in that zoo. The amalgamation that forced us into that British business empire have expired since 2014. 100 years expired since 2014, and it's time for us to exit that contraption. There is nothing they can do about it. Biafra remains unstoppable, and the Biafra freedom is sacrosanct. Let them keep panicking. Let them keep panicking. They haven't seen anything. Biafrans are going home, and there is nothing they can do about it. So they want to respond to Finnish government through EU. All right, no problem. They will have to tell EU why they don't want to listen to those. The indigenous people of Biafra made it clear we have been killed, terrorized, marginalized in that zoo. Now they no longer want to be part of Nigeria. Is unity by force? The answer is no. Is a call for self-determination a call for war? No. So why is Nigeria army? Why are they bringing silent war to Southeast? Why are they causing insecurity in Southeast? Freedom is every human's fundamental right. They will defend themselves. It's not about running to EU. I know they are corrupt, but Chukwu Kikabiyama will deal with them. Nobody will tell them this time around how serious Biafrans are. So here, Biafra Prime Minister said the attention of the Biafra government has been drawn to the publication by the Leadership News at the Nigeria Terrorist Defense Info. Nigeria Army is engaging the European Union for the extradition of their own Simon Ekpa, not the Simon Ekpa of Biafra, because that can never happen. Our response to the terrorist sponsors and their enablers is that we wish to use this medium to extend our invitation to the second Biafra convention in Finland. We are inviting them as Nigerian representatives and the observers. The government of Biafra will recognize their presence in Finland, an opportunity to engage Simon Ekpa on the podium for a debate on Nigeria. We are inviting Major General Edward Buba to the convention, and a special accreditation card is already approved for him. This the other prime minister is really speaking the language they will never understand. Keep giving them more and more panic attack, and they attack. They haven't seen anything. Since they said unity is by force, we'll prove to them that unity is never by force. Freedom is every human's fundamental right. You can't force me to remain in a particular place. I no longer want to be part of your zoo. Is it by force? I don't want to be with you. Marriage is not by force, and they keep forcing themselves, running around, lobbying and bribing those that allow themselves to be bribed. Chukwu Kikabiyama will keep dealing with them. The Nigerian Islamic State government is not conversant with international law and self-determination. My advice to them is to allow Biafra to exit Nigeria peacefully, because they have no legal moral standing in a sand global community. A tall order from the parasite. The earlier they realize that they can't stop what Chukwu Kikabiyama ordained, the better for them. They don't know how prepared you came for this Biafra liberation. His Excellency Simon Ekpa. God continue to protect, guide, and strengthen you for us. The more they try to stop Biafra, the more Chukwu Kikabiyama disgrace them. After studying the zoo for so long, they think is now we will back down. Never. Our new dimension, which our leader spoke about. Now, anyone that doesn't see the fact up till now is ignorant of the reality, because the new dimension is the game changer. They didn't see ahead before kidnapping our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They didn't. They thought once they kidnap our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nobody will talk about Biafra again. They will now tell the world, there is nothing like agitation in Nigeria anymore. Chukwu Kikabiyama disappointed them. Indigenous people of Biafra want nothing but total exit from Nigeria. In their desperate quest to stop Biafra from exiting that zoo, the Nigeria terrorist government, went to Kenya and kidnapped a British citizen traveling with British passport. He was tortured and renditioned back to Nigeria in their quest and their desperation to stop Biafra. Chukwu Kikabiyama disappointed them. And it happened that Ohamadike already prophesied about the new dimension. And that new dimension is here today, dealing with them. And we keep dealing with them until we exit that contraption. Chukwu Kikabiyama will keep hardening their mind and continue dealing with them through Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. You keep dealing with them. So let them keep panicking. So exactly, we are professionals and we don't disappoint. You are indeed the end of the evil entity called Nigeria. Nigeria keep embarrassing itself on the world stage. Nigeria is indeed a British company, not a country. The British company called Nigeria has gone. Thought they can stop Biafra by kidnapping our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwu Kikabima disappointed them. Zoo is gone. That British business empire is not for any right-thinking human being. Lugard amalgamation that forced us into that contraption has expired since 2024. It's time for us to exit. Since they said they are going to EU, we wrote to EU before now. And we have all the videos we tagged EU, the bombardment of Biafra land, how Nigeria was setting buildings and properties of Biafrans ablaze. You have all the evidence of the atrocities in Biafra land, the silent war they are hiding from the world. We have all the evidence of this silent war going on in Biafra land that they are hiding from the world. And they'll have to tell EU if unity is by force. We no longer want to be part of that zoo. Lugard amalgamation stated that after 100 years, any group or tribe that wants to visit, they are free to do so. We have been marginalized, we have been killed, we have been terrorized, we have been humiliated, intimidated in our own land. And they want us to continue in such environment. No, it's not possible. The earlier they realize this, the better for them. Over 50 million Biafrans have voted yes for Biafra self-referendum ongoing, and we are still voting. We are waiting for EU to say, we are waiting for EU respond. We are waiting for them, and they will have to tell us how unity is by force. We no longer want to be part of that zoo. More than 50 million Biafrans have voted to exit that zoo. The atrocities of Nigeria, we have all the evidence of the atrocities in Biafra land. So we are waiting for them. So Biafrans, let me read a comment from Biafrans. Somebody says you cannot extradite a criminal while illegally holding an innocent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Obey the court order if you really understand the process of extradition. Nigeria government kidnapped innocent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who defeated Nigeria in its own court and is still detaining him illegally. Detaining him illegally. Another person said, Biafra, thanks leadership news from reporting about Biafra. For good way or bad way, we appreciate. Another person said, Nigeria government helping to promote Biafra calls to the European Union. If this is true, because Yoruba media is a liar and was journalist in it. Another person said, what is the business of EU with Finland to extradite Simon Ekpa? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they kidnapped from Kenya. Have they given him justice? Now they are looking for Ekpa. What a shameless and useless country. The world knows Nigeria is a useless and a terrorist failed state. This comment I'm reading is from Leadership News. Their wall, the comment that people left there. This is not, let me read the ones from Biafra Prime Minister's post. So pay attention. Pay attention. Somebody said, prophecy fulfilled. 2nd of December 2024, the Fulani terrorist jihadists and British Caliphate government of Nigeria should know that this contraption have come to an end. There is nothing anyone can do to save it. Last, they will learn the hard way. Another person said, those that don't want to listen peacefully will listen in pieces. Another person said, this is what they did to my ancestors. This is what they want me to forgive. Hell no. Vultures who feast on Nigerians that supported, this evil. There is a picture of innocent Biafran children that were starved to death in Biafra land. Look at them with their skeletons all over the street. And they want us to stop talking about Biafra. Are these people okay at all? I'm not sure they're okay. Nigeria expired 2014. Expired medicine can kill. Nigeria is expired medicine. My question is this. Why is Nigeria not talking about the expired zoo? Instead, the zoo is having sleepless nights over Simon Ekpa. The zoo has finally fallen. And I said, God chose you for Biafra freedom because he ordered your step. He knew Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would be betrayed, so he packaged you in a way that Nigeria government won't have access to stop you. He took you to Finland. He got you into their armed force. He led you into their politics, fortification. God bless. God bless God. And do you know that this very comment is very deep? Do you know that this is what Chukwu Gama really did with these people that thought they have Biafra freedom wrapped around their finger? He intentionally kept Biafra Prime Minister aside, because if not for him, if I thought he was working or he worked with those criminal career agitators, they would have known all his moves. They would have get to know all his moves. But Chukwu Keka Abiyama kept him by the side for a time like this. So we are going home and there is nothing they can do about it. Nigeria terrorist state will sooner come to terms with the reality on ground. Those they are calling for help know them too well. When they went about bribing people with dollars, little did they know that they were projecting themselves as criminal to those they were bribing. They didn't know. Nigerian government, when a white man come out and told you people that our PM outsmarted you people, they thought he was bluffing. Why not they cry? Una they say no peace for Southeast. Now you people are feeling the heat. He will keep speaking the language you people will never understand. And you people will keep having sleepless nights and panic attacks. So that is it, dear friends. I will stop here. Zoo terrorist government crawled to EU crying to them without knowing that those they are crying to, they know them too well. And they can't lie that it's time for Biafrans to exit that zoo because we have enough evidence of zoo terrorist army and government atrocities in Biafra land. And the silence was still going on. The silence was still going on. They said IPOB ESN, there is nothing like IPOB ESN. It's Biafra army. So when the time comes, they will let them know that it's not ESN, it's Biafra army. We'll have an army, we'll have a government. So that is it, dear friends. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. God bless you, Biafra Prime Minister. Carry on. Your friends are solidly behind you and they appreciate all that you're doing. Thank you all.